I accept your not guilty plea, Mrs. Montez. Now, let's move on to the question of bail. People on bail?
Yes, Your Honor. The people request remand, please.
What? No.
Please sit down, Mrs. Montez.
Your Honor, the defendant came into this country on a forged passport. She could leave the same way.
Please, may I say something?
She's not in active labor yet, so what I miss?
My concern is not for myself.
Though,
I could handle being in
if
jail.
the judge is willing to hear from witnesses, I'd like to publicly thank that woman for what she did. If it weren't for her, Roy Montez would have taken Langston out of the country by now.
Nobody. Don't you see this is...
We can make arrangements for the stepdaughter.
What kind of arrangement?
I thought maybe Starr went into labor and had the baby. No, I just ran to John. What happened? Not quite sure.
You're late.
I apologize, Your Honor.
What do you want now, McBain? Another warrant?
Well, you told me if I got concrete evidence that Todd Manning was holding someone.
I told you I'd issue a warrant, and I made good on my promise.
Yes, sir. And when I executed that warrant, Manning had assistance in hiding the evidence.
And you were given a warning by Mayor Lowell to cease and desist in your investigation.
I know, but circumstances have...
I am not the mayor. My only concern is the law. And because I consider you a man of integrity, God only knows why, I am not going to throw you out of here.
I appreciate that, Judge.
So if you have new evidence that could lead me to issue you another warrant, I'd love to hear it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
New Mexico.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you mentioned it when we had our picnic, you remember? Mm-hmm. And you're right, it's perfect. It's a perfect place to raise children, start a new life.
Okay. It's beautiful, but it's huge.
7,000 square feet.
Wait till you see the property. It's
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you spend time there?
In my head.
Oh, boy.
When I was a kid, I had this book called Great Escapes. And when things got rough, well, my father wasn't exactly a model citizen. Anyway, I would open this book and I would look at all the pictures of the pueblos and the canyons, and I would just imagine I was there.
Where you could be free.
Right there. In Sri Lanka.
Grandma, don't worry about it. I haven't seen my dad in a really long time.
I'm relieved, but only because...
Because my mom says that he's the root of all evil.
It must be very difficult for you, Starr.
Grandma,
I'm so sorry.
you loved him, right? You saw the good in him just like I did.
People do change. Look at me.
The dad I used to know would never just give up or let Marcy adopt my baby. You know, maybe my dad has changed for the better.
Just when I think I'm getting to know you, Mr. Manning, you certainly are full of surprises.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
I'm very proud of you, Shane, for putting someone else's needs above your own.
That's what Brody did, isn't it? When he told you that he wanted to be my dad?
You want to thank me? For standing by Gigi when I left her. For being a father to Shane these past several months. You're everything a son could want from a father. I'm guessing you were to Shane what Bo Buchanan is to me. A man a son could look up to.
Until I blew it.
I blew it long before you did. I cut and ran.
And now you're back.
My marriage is over. Gigi and I are together, yeah.
It was always you, you know. For her.
And Shane still wishes you were really his dad.
But he's your son.
I hope I can be as good a father to him as you were. I also came here to say that I hope things turn out okay for you. I really do.
Hey, Rex. Shane. He loves hot dogs.
Good to know.
Mom, I can see Brody. Come on.
My stepdaughter, Lola, has nobody but me. I will not run away. I look forward to defending my actions regarding Mr. Montes.
In the matter of bail...
Your Honor, there's something I want to say.
Todd showed a side of himself to me he didn't show to everyone. And I'd like to believe that the faith I had in him wasn't misplaced.
I know it wasn't.
Still, he did some bad things. He hurt a lot of people, including you.
So we would probably have to do something really heroic to make up for all of that, right?
That was your last water. I'll go fill this up.
Dr. Joplin.
Yeah.
Todd Manning sent me.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, Starr should have the baby today, so when they release the kid, we can head out to New Mexico tomorrow.
But wait, if she's in labor, why aren't you at the hospital with her?
Well, her mother's there, and I think it'd be too hard on Starr if I was there.
Oh, right, I understand.
She said she would call with updates. Yeah.
Dad?
So let's hear this new evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. This man is Keyshawn Reddick. He worked for Mr. Manning in the capacity as a bodyguard. Mr. Reddick saw the woman that Manning is keeping in his house. As a matter of fact, he transported the woman from Lee Ramsey's house to Todd Manning's, and he's here today to positively ID her.
Go ahead.
Start talking, Keys.
I'm waiting.
Tell him her name.
Her name was Marty Saybrook.
Federal marshal's on his way. He's going to accompany you back to Columbia.
If I go back there, I will die in that prison.
Yeah, you should have thought of that before you made someone else die.
Can I see my daughter?
I don't think that's going to happen. Kid doesn't want anything to do with you.
I am innocent! Why won't anyone believe me? I didn't kill anyone. Vanessa set me up.
Tell it to a judge in Columbia.
I did. You have a little girl, Detective.
What if I do?
You love her more than your life, no? What if someone came, a woman, and turned your little girl against you?
I didn't murder my daughter's mother.
Nor did I. That's why they let me out of that prison. That's why Vanessa came to this country. That's why she tried to kill me. She is a spider. She pulls you into her web. She plays with you. When she is tired of you, you are done.
Why, Ray? Why would Vanessa have wanted you taken out so badly?
Ask her.